talking today, this morning on the radio about how the front seven is coming together a little more, especially after the scrimmage. Your thoughts?
I feel like we're definitely a more coordinated group. I feel like the overall football IQ of the group has gone up. We communicate a lot better. We're playing a lot harder than before. So, yeah, whatever he said, I hope we prove him right.
Your role as a defensive end, what's that been like now that you really have gotten into it and stuff? How do you like it?
I love it. I mean, the enjoyment of playing the position has never gone down since I started. But I guess, my role is I'm still just in here learning, trying to soak up all the information I can, not only from the coaches, but from the players around me as well. Everybody has their different skill sets and things they do, at higher levels than others, and so I'm just trying to take from that what I can.
What is DeAndre Johnson? I know he obviously was here in the spring, but I guess missed some time, and it just seems like he's helped solidify that position a little bit. Just like what's impressed you about him now, having a whole training camp basically with him too?
I feel like he's a wise player. Some things that he does that I definitely take note of every time I'm out there with him or watching from the sideline, even in the film room. I watch him and Jafari, all those guys, as if I was watching my own film. And he's a guy who just he plays hard all the time. Good get off type guy. He has his moves figured out and what he's trying to do, how he wants to set up different things. So he's an all around just a good player for me to learn from.
Manny talked about how with regards to defense, it really starts with the defensive tackles, and he said it's been much improved compared to last year. What has he improved? What do you see out there that's really changed? Because it's mostly the same guys.
Yeah, I mean speed of play. I feel like John Ford always had like a great get off. He's good getting off the ball, and we got Jade out there. Everybody knows about him. He's an aggressive guy. Jordan Miller is like the strongest guy on the team. So we got guys in the middle. Jared Harrison Hunt. We got guys in the middle that can go in there, play aggressive. They can make you miss, or they can pull you back. They can do whatever. They've developed those things through the hard work. But again, we have to make it happen during the season.
What have you thought of Leonard Taylor so far?
Really athletic kid. He's strong. A lot of ability. He can pretty much do whatever he wants. He's just a young guy. Got to get in there and gain that wisdom, gain that knowledge of the game, and learn when and when not to do certain things, what techniques work in certain situations. But he has potential to be really dominant.
Zach, you said everybody brings a different skill set, to the front seven. What would you say yours would be?
I would say probably the intangibles. I'm really young in the position. It's not even been a full year since I started playing it. But just the things that I've tried to carry with me as a player throughout my career, being a good leader, a good listener to the guys around me, just a good teammate all around. I feel like maybe trying to be like the glue of the group in a way, and making sure everybody's mind's focused on the task. That's the best thing I can do right now while I develop my other skills.
Have you taken any pointers from, or have you talked at all to like Jalen or Quincy?
Yeah.
Since they've been gone or recently?
I learned some things from a few guys over at the Paradise Camp. Jalen was one of them. Greg was there. Calais Campbell, Trent Harris. So we've had some talks, and I've been able to get in and just understand some gain some knowledge about the game and what I want to do, what'll work well for me and whatnot.
So we haven't had a chance to talk to too many defensive backs. I'm just curious if you had an opinion on James Williams, maybe what you've seen out there, just your thoughts.
I mean, he's a man amongst boys. He's a giant out there. But athletic, plays hard. He really wants to get better. You can tell. Just him and all the young DBs get out here and they do extra work. Might be the hardest working class I've seen. And they came in and nobody had to tell him to do it. He's one of those guys, and I think we'll see the results of that, over the years.
Is there something in particular that he does that you're like, wow, or just something that surprised you even?
I mean, just his ability. First of all, the work ethic is the first thing that surprised me, because you could be like a small dude or maybe not be the fastest, but if you're willing to get into the film room or come out here and do extra work on the field, it'll show. But I think his just ability to move at his size, that might be the reason that we got him in the first place. But yeah, he's an impressive individual all around.
How did you feel the scrimmage went?
The scrimmage, I think it went well. It was a lot better for defense this time around. Kind of the first scrimmage wasn't what we wanted really. A lot of things we needed to tighten up, and still even from the second scrimmage, I don't want it to be like we just had a perfect day or whatever. That'll never happen. But we're climbing up. That's the main thing.